for the front row of the Nick game. Now she in my phone with a nickname. It's grippy. Yeah. Grippy. I call her that cause it's grippy. She thinking that if she a hippie.
J. Cole is back, y'all, with another track, alright? I don't know what this is. It seems like it's just a collaborative effort with Daylyt. It's not him featuring Daylyt or Daylyt featuring him. It seems like it's just a joint single, a joint track that they're dropping. And this is the first outing of J. Cole since the Grippy feature. Which, you know what I'm saying, it's different for Cole. That was different from Cole. It wasn't as bad as people made it seem. I get why they was coming at him because they didn't feel like that's something of his caliber, right? And that's in his defense. It's not like saying like, oh, but me personally, I'm a fan of the regular dunk contest. Shout out to Cash Cobain. But nonetheless, though, we about to get straight into it, man. I know why y'all here, man. A plate of collard greens is what we about to listen to again. This is Daylyt and J. Cole, man. Let's get to it. Let's get it, y'all. Here we go, man. Oh, it says on there Daylyt featuring J. Cole. Okay, so it looks like it's Daylyt featuring J. Cole. All right, bet.
Oh, this shit feel like.
And Daylyt was actually featured on Might Delete Later. So they have a history of working together. So we about to get into this, man. Let's go. Let's hear it.
Just pray for me on the 3rd. It's a body chopped in thirds. I heard a lot of sheep in a circle, and you the goat, the Judas coming and purge. It hurt them every time you splurge. All this time spent, the mind sent the haters at me. It make me happy knowing they can never touch me. I tackle every goal he made, they think we playing rugby. The rugby and the ghost look like a floor at the 100 house. 600,000 on 200 acres, I know it hurt them bad. Paparazzi peek, we close the curtains, I know it hurt them mad. Yeah, just like a verse that the pastor gave from the pulpit. They mad adore me, but I ain't here for the bullshit. Never stress who they gon' bless today.
That's an easy line right there. Y'all caught that. They mad at doing me, but I ain't on no boy. That's some light shit. Let's go.
I know it hurt them mad. Yeah, just like a verse that the pastor gave from the pulpit. They mad adore me, but I ain't here for the bullshit. Never stress who they gon' bless today. I knew I'd get a meal. I came from Section 8, ain't stressed to play. Yeah, the rest is greatness. It's history in the making. His story he making, take it to the fact that we was taking place inside the trap tap with laxatives, and we think that we running shit. Relax and relapse, dope, lift up 100 clips. Some blocks turn hunted, growth stunted like Barnum and Bailey. Hard for the babies, clowning, drowning they surroundings. If I op out, backseat of the police car, but never cop out. The pole too low to stop doubting for better days. The sun bright out, children let it raise. If you hear this, keep your head up, praise. Go.
Let's go. Jermaine.
Yeah.
Real quick before we let the man Jermaine go. By the way, Daylyt did his thing, you know what I'm saying? He snapped. But before we let Jermaine go, do we look at him differently now? After bowing down for K Dot, you know what I'm saying? Do we look at Jermaine differently? Do we judge him differently? Does the fall off? Are we still excited for it? Y'all comment that down below. Y'all let me know, alright? I'm still looking at Cole the same. Needless to say, you know, I feel like I low-key expected that from him. I don't want to hear that. Numero uno. I don't want to hear that number one, none of that. I don't want to hear that no more. I don't want to hear the GOAT did this. I don't want to hear it no more. Because he had the opportunity to prove in the playing field, and he could have kept it, you know, how he wanted to kept it, but, you know what I'm saying? But let's get to it.
The reign is obsolete. Jermaine is out to be celebrated, paraded out in the streets for days, if not for weeks, for bringing us out the bleakest burning pit. My words are slick when it's my turn to kick. I apply pressure like I'm trained to stop a leak. How vain is my belief to say that I could be the greatest y'all done seen, when my cadence proper from days I laid across the street from these Caucasian neighbors. New kids I stayed around are green and not as mean as my homies that played on Project Swings, where fate is not foreseen. My brain stained, ingrained with the stories of slain bodies from heinous robberies. The rated R regimes exchanging raw for cream, tricked them, it went left. They pulling up, shooting like Tatum off a screen. The bills is due as kids, we knew the way the cars would raise. Since mom ain't paid them off, we trained to watch the names across the screen and let collections pass just like we failed to make an offering. Gotta channel thoughts, cause damn the cable off it seems. Deep down I hated how.
Hold on, he's spitting. He's spitting. He said, trick them and went left. They pull up shooting like Tatum off the screen. The Bills is due. As kids, we knew the way the calls would ring. Since mom ain't paid them off, we train to watch the name across the screen and let collection pass just like we failed to make an offering. Gotta channel thoughts cause damn, the cable off, it seems. It's wordplay there. But he's talking about, right, the Tatum line to start off, right? That's the obvious, right? You know what I'm saying? That's just basketball reference. But then from there, he's talking about, you know what I'm saying, not having enough money to get the bills paid. You know, when Cablevision calling through or Optimum calling through like, yo, such and such is due on September 1st, or yo, y'all behind on such and such, you know what I'm saying? So he's referring to the fact that since they was never paid off, all they would do was just watch the names come through, right? The names come through, I guess, on like the caller ID. And then the following line, the let collections pass, is alluding to what happens after you let an overdue bill build up, which is it falls into the hands of collection, and that's still getting passed by on their hands, where like he's still not touching it. And then after that, he's just saying, gotta channel thoughts, cause damn, the cable off, right? Going back to not being able to pay the bills on time, not having a cable. So he's just saying, gotta channel thoughts in terms of it. You know, it's wordplay. It's depicting a moment with the use of wordplay and stuff. That's J. Cole, that's Jermaine. Y'all know what he does, man. Let's get back to it.
Paid them off, we train to watch the names across the screen and let collections pass just like we failed to make an offering. Gotta channel thoughts, cause damn, the cable off, it seems. Deep down I hated Halloween with all that I have seen. Who needs another way to cause a scream? Dangerous as the king of pop. How well they spin your block. No moves, minimal, smooth criminals. The whole gang doing insane amount of lean. This ain't prescribed.
Hold up. I know I'm not trying to pause everything. And I don't want to bring everything back to the beef, but sometimes we have to, because this is the aftermath of everything, right? This is post beef, and this is like one of the second times that we really hearing J. Cole after the beef, right? Which he barely indulged in. But he states, dangerous as the king of pop, how well they spin your block. No moves, minimal, smooth criminals. The whole gang doing insane amount of lean. There was one individual that was constantly referred to in almost every song of the battle, right? And that's the king of pop. Who is who? Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Hence the line after, right, where he states smooth criminals. But who usually refers to himself as the modern day Michael Jackson? Drake. And not because of, because bro don't sing or dance like him, but because of the numbers. So could that be something towards Drake? I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too deep into it. Y'all comment down below. Y'all let me know. Let's get back to it, man. I just want to point that out. Let's go.
Another way to cause a scream. Dangerous as the king of pop. How well they spin your block. No moves, minimal, smooth criminals. The whole gang doing insane amount of lean. This ain't prescribed cause there's no doc for pain they harboring. Some pray to God, but it's odd cause Satan's catered all their dreams. Spiritually malnourished, dehydrated, now they fiend for truth in these flows. Food for their souls to make it all serene. Well, here's a plate of collard greens.
Those last set of bars was pretty heavy, right? Some pray to God, but it's odd because Satan's catered all their dreams, right? Praying to God, but really everything you've gotten so far is in hands and works of the devil. You feel me? Spiritually malnourished, dehydrated, and now they fiend for truth in these flows, food for their souls to make it all serene. You know what I'm saying? I think that's kind of like tying in what a lot of people have been noting since the beef, that I guess people are starting to get attracted more towards real rap, more towards hearing real lyrical bars, you know what I'm saying? Because despite where you stand in terms of the beef, there was a lot of rapping that took place from each angle, from Cole, when Cole did dive in, from K-Dot, and from Drake. They was all spitting, you know what I'm saying? It was not none of that other stuff that we hear nowadays, which I rock with, so you know what I'm saying? I'm not coming at it, but it looks like that's what he's trying to kind of allude to, and that kind of does tie in to a little bit of watch the party die, if I'm not bugging, if I'm not tripping, because again, that whole God line, right? I think it kind of ties into that, but y'all comment down below. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this track. I thought it was heavy. I know there's a lot of bars that I probably missed that went over my head. Y'all comment down below what I missed. You know what I'm saying? Y'all interpretations of everything and how y'all rocking with it. Daylyt bodied it, and J. Cole just came in and did what J. Cole does. You know what I'm saying? Nothing different. You know what I'm saying? But this is the J. Cole that we like. You know what I'm saying? The grippy is cool and all, but we could live without that. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, I'm not spinning this back either. So I'm looking forward forward to see how he continues to come, because from what I heard, I think Trader Truth recently said on a Breakfast Club interview that the fall off is coming very, very soon, and that's gonna shock a lot of people. So he should be looking to probably go crazy. He has a lot to prove, given the way he kind of approached or concluded his contributions into this historical moment in hip hop, which was the rap battle that took place this year. So comment down below your thoughts overall on the track, man. It's a good one. It's a good one. Good vibes, you know what I'm saying? We got more reactions coming soon, but in the meantime, please make sure you go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. That helps us out tremendously with the success of the channel and bringing better content to you all right? I'ma holla at y'all on the next one. Y'all be easy. Until then, as always, love.